Making sweet potato pie, we're going to start with eggs, and so I'm just breaking them in here. Oh dear, that looks sad. Sad face. Oh no. I set the eggs aside for a moment because I want to get the dry ingredients together that I'm going to be putting with them. I'm using the sugar, flour, and we'll do a little bit of salt, some allspice, and some cinnamon. And now I'm just going to whisk those ingredients together, which this is the reason I set the eggs aside, because I'm going to use the whisk on these, and I want to do that before I get my whisk wet with the eggs. See, I only like to get one whisk dirty if possible, so there's a method to my madness. The lazy woman, the busy woman, I don't know. You decide. Okay, now there's my eggs. They look kind of sad. Well, we'll just scramble those up. Let me tell you, the sweet potato pie is not going to be sad. So once those are scrambled, we are going to then whisk in the dry ingredients. That's because we mix them all up separately. That's going to keep it from making the flour lump up. Oh goodness, this is smelling so good right now. It smells like sweet potato pie already. Now I'm going to add sweet potatoes, and we need 1.5 cups of sweet potatoes. Now I actually had about 2 tablespoons more of sweet potatoes, and you know what? I just added them to the mixture. It's not going to make that much of a difference. Added a little bit extra. If it doesn't fit in my pan, I have some people who would be happy to drink that up. So I'm just pressing this around. I'm noticing I've got some lumps of sweet potato in there. Sometimes when I prepare the sweet potatoes, I mash them up. This time I didn't do it as smoothly as sometimes, so I just kind of press those a bit. And that is going to be ready for the next ingredient. I've been warming milk on the stove. It's not hot. It's what they call scalded. I mean, it's not boiling, but it's scalded. It's hot. Just adding that in there. And now we're going to stir that together. Just kind of do it gently. You don't want to be rough and have everything slosh about, make a mess. So just gently stirring that, and go a little faster as it gets together. And that's just going to take a few minutes. I love these rubber spatulas. You can scrape down the bowl, get everything together. Oh, that smells so good. And that is all there is to making up the sweet potato filling. So now we just need to pour it into the pie crust. And here we are, the pie crust we made earlier on another video, and here we are. We're just going to pour this in. Now the real trick, the trickiest thing about this whole process is moving the pie filled with the filling to the oven without spilling it. That's the trickiest process. This part is all easy. Now we're going to bake this pie for 10 minutes at 425 degrees. After 10 minutes, we're going to reduce the temperature to 350 degrees and bake for another 40 minutes. Here's what the pie looked like when it came out of the oven. I have it cooling there. Once it's cool, I'm going to chill it in the refrigerator, and then we'll be ready to eat it later. I like to make it a day or 2 or 3 ahead. Just give time for those spices to all flavor, the flavors to all blend together. Really gets pronounced the longer it sits. So this is a great make-ahead recipe. 1-2 days and you'll be ready for Thanksgiving.